Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Onward VRML casting. Oh, there seems to be a bit of a small glitch there. Me and 24 Grades icons have disappeared for some reason. What's that about? But anyway, welcome to the Onward VRML. Tonight we have a very exciting matchup versus FriendlyFire versus Slither. So, a silver team versus a diamond team, of course ranked in season 14. Going to be an interesting matchup. FriendlyFire so far have taken the 3rd place in the EU League, and of course Slither has come back a bit late into the season, only starting last week in week 3, and of 20th place of a diamond star. So what are you thinking about this match coming up, 24 Grey?
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting match. Again, the rankings are still yet to work themselves out. So FriendlyFire are probably FriendlyFire are seeded a bit low in my opinion, and Slither are definitely going to be a good contender for FriendlyFire. So it's going to be an exciting match. I'm looking for a lot of bouncing back and forward between both Marsak and Volk. You know, FriendlyFire famous for their attacks, so gonna love to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one because, as you said, the ranking system has been a little bit delayed since last season. But if we have a look over to tonight's bans from FriendlyFire, they are going to be Tanker and Subway. So some pretty decent bans coming out from FF. We do have a look over to the season 14 match records for Slither. Tanker was their 4th most played map, played 5 times during season 14, and Subway was their most played map in the season in total, being played 9 times. Out of those 9 times, winning it 5 times, so 56% win rate, and per round was a 57. So a pretty strong map from Slither, and of course they played it recently versus the match versus the newbies. So understandable which FriendlyFire will be choosing to avoid this map.
Yeah, and we've not really seen any roster changes from both teams since last season. It adds an extra dimension to the game of looking how they played last season, what maps they were good at, and I'm sure FriendlyFire and both FriendlyFire and Slither have taken that into account with the bans, and ultimately this has led to FriendlyFire picking Bazaar. And looking at the stats, they're not too shabby. Well, both teams are not too shabby at Bazaar, really. You know, they both perform quite well.
Of course, I don't know why anytime I change the I just set it to be map 1, it just completely removed our logos, but I'm not sure about that. But of course, but coming for the bans from Slither is going to be USS Quest and Cargo, the season 15 custom map, which has just been re-added into the map pool, and I cast Cargo, everyone's lover and hater. We all love a cheeky Cargo from time to time, eh?
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna play. You know, Slither are known for their long-range engagements. You know, they've got Deadpool on their team, which is a deadly sniper, sadly to say. You know, I'd like to see how FriendlyFire actually combat that sort of long-range engagement. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be interested to see how it will be going. Of course, you know, there is a fair few long-range players on Slither, and of course FriendlyFire, they do play the maps, you know, they are a little bit slower, but of course we do have, I must admit, we do have Predator, which is on the team, which can be a lot more faster, which, you know, it'd be interesting. I mean, I believe FriendlyFire have gone a little bit faster recently this season. I've noticed from casting them and from playing against them, they do play a little bit more aggressive now, which is a nice change. I give them that.
Yeah, and I guess with the new movement changes, we're seeing a lot of teams adapt in different ways. But I'm quite surprised to see FriendlyFire ban 2 small maps against an arguably better team at long range. So, and again, I assume they've done their due diligence and research into Slither's best maps. So it may be, maybe this is the correct range, or the range FriendlyFire is now comfortable with. You know, I come from FriendlyFire. I played with the majority of these players, and to be fair, they're great all around. So again, it's going to be an exciting match.
It's going to be an exciting match indeed. Still waiting on one more player from Slither to join, so we should be hopefully soon going straight into the action. But if we have a look over to Slither's previously played matches this season, no, that's FriendlyFire. I take that back. It makes sense if we look now at Slither's bans. They've banned USS Quest and Cargo, and So far, USS Quest has been their most played map, and Cargo has been their third most played map. So I can understand why they're chosen to ban these maps, because Slither, they're not a huge fan of the close quarters action, going from what I've seen. On the previous cast with the newbies versus Slither, as everybody watched, you can see that they more tend to hold hold angles, to watch sight lines. They play very, very slowly, but they still have the aggression and the speed, which is important for them to make those pushes.
Yeah, and again, I think Friendly Fire, being a veteran team at this point, they have these strats developed and concreted. So USS Quest isn't a new map to them as such. They played this in the league before, for seasons, in fact.
So it's it's one of their. I say it's a stronger map, but I must admit, when you have played a map and other teams haven't. I mean, for me, the only time I played USS Quest was back when I was playing for Pacifists. You remember that, don't you, Gray? That was the
good old Jamie.
Rest in peace, Jamie, the caster and mod. He was the most angriest caster and mod we've ever had, but we do miss his soul.
I hopped on YouTube a few days ago and I saw Jamie's face next to Sky Joker's, and I was like, "Oh, he's casting again!" And then I realized it wasn't. It was a year older, somewhat now.
Yeah.
Jamie,
yeah, Jamie's quit Onward now. He's moved on. He's moved on.
Little cheer for Jamie.
Little cheer for Jamie. We do miss him, but.
Yeah.
Of course, but it just means that it's the cycle of the casters. All the old faces disappear and you get new ones. But as you can all hear, we do have the start countdown. Never mind, they just baited me out with that. How could they? They did the beep beep, but that didn't go through. They pulled out, unfortunately. Never mind, they have finally gone in. So let's get into the first round of tonight's match.
Got a round reset from FF.
Oh, already a round reset. Actually, that is kind of good because I don't have Onward connected to my gameplay scene, so maybe it wasn't the worst round reset ever. But anyway, back to the scoreboard. Due to the quick round reset from Slither, I imagine one of the players didn't load in time. Anybody which is a little bit confused, we're talking about round resets. Whenever a team is missing a play or there's some technical issues, such as a player's glitched out or a player doesn't load in time, you can do a voluntary round reset, which is when you all give up on the team, which forces basically the round to completely reset back to the tent. You have to do this within, I think it's like the timer plus the additional 20 seconds of the round start. You have time to do that. So you do have a lot of time to kind of get that organized.
Yeah, just seeing Friendly Fire's got the quick spawn. I think they were just missing Ollie on their side. But again, there's two types of spawns on this objective. One that tailors towards a fast, aggressive push. You're only a key away from the objective, and then you get the south spawn, which leaves a lot more open to the Volk. Maybe it tailors a more southern approach, but I'd like to see how Friendly Fire actually attack this now, getting the quick spawn.
Looking over to Friendly Fire. Oh, we have missed a player drop already from Friendly Fire. This is not going to be a good start. That's a bit unfortunate. So it is going to be a 4v5 for the first round. Checking over back to... They're gone.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looks like they're taking the meta approach of throwing everyone towards the kiosk, taking it as fast as possible, gaining as much ground, and we've got Brickslinger here watching for the cross on the south, or to the south.
Yeah, that is going to be quite a smart decision coming out from Friendly Fire. Just checking over back to Slither, who have got themselves sorted. We are going to be saying we do have Sharon and Benny close to the objective, who have video cookies, looking in the blue room, and X8 sat in the little toilet in the northeast courtyard. So quite a standard defense, having one in the north to kind of make sure to avoid that northern flank through the alleyway.
Yeah, and if you were Slither right now, So what's your thought process? You know you're one man up, and you know friendly fire are on the attacking side, so you do want to take advantage and maybe push out a bit further.
I can try.
I feel like Slither are just trying to figure out how friendly fire are playing, you know, especially with 4 people.
I think currently they don't actually know that it is a 4v5 because I believe that, yeah, Ollie Head did actually drop at the beginning of the round and he has just reconnected the server, so I got the feeling that Slither are expecting a Echo 5 call out, so, you know, this may be a little bit interesting to see if they may play differently because they now have an accurate kill count. They're relying that it's going to be 5, so if it's Echo 2, they're going to be thinking, okay, we have to watch multiple angles because, you know, there's 2 players, but no, there'll only be 1, so there's only 1 sideline which needs to be kind of addressed.
I agree, and looking at Deadpool's position, it's quite a pushed out one, but you know he has great sightlines of all of Kia. But with Friendly Fire's approach, 2 north, 2 south, they can quite comfortably clear out. Maybe they run into Chorian in the north, not Chorian, sorry, Bernie in the north. But apart from that, they've kind of got free reign of the northeast after pushing past Bernie.
I'd say it's going to be a interesting push, which is going to be taking quite a chunk of the time, which would be my concern. Of course, we do have Norse God and, of course, Puzzle. Kind of just taking it slow, just trying to clear out the Keyot section. Do need to worry about Bernie, which he does look like he's slowly trying to lean out here. He may have just spotted Norse God, so he could possibly swing if Norse God kind of goes around wide when I get to that next section of walls. Puzzle crosses, does he spot him? He's just tucked in just a little bit too much.
These tight angles, you know, Bernie can see the cross there, but he's not peeking.
Oh, nice. Getting that double kill.
That was executed beautifully. Wow.
That was interesting. Surprised how FriendlyFire played that so slowly there. Checking over back to Blitzslinger and Airborne. They've established that they are now down to a 2v5 and they need to make a power play here. They need to stop dropping the numbers. They want to have a chance. Airborne is having a little pre-fire. May have heard XA. Out goes a flashbang from Blitzslinger. Oh, down goes Blitzslinger from
wow.
XA with that cheeky angle. I used to play this spot. It's super overpowered. Out goes a smoke on top of XA. Completely blinded him. Airborne is now going to be caught off by Idiot Cookies if he swings out blue room. Ah, just too late. Nice little pick there. Down to a 1v4.
That was a beautiful little angle by Legend or Alex. You know, playing those little nooks and crannies, especially when they're penetrable, can find you a nice easy pick.
So they come rarely, but when they do, it is very nice. Those spots, I used to love that use. I used to love, English is not my first language. I used to love using that spot, but it became so predictable because I use it so often. I used to get pre-fired for it, but when you use it against a team which has never experienced it, it is huge because they have no idea how to cope. But 40 seconds left down to the clock. Airborne is going to have to do something drastic here if he wants to even have a chance to get close to that objective.
I mean, if he picks off Idiot and then he can kill a Chorian on the objective, then it's really just a 2-man defense.
Oh. And that is going to be the first round going for Slither.
It was a solid defense by Slither, and FriendlyFire did start on the back foot, but see if FriendlyFire can repay the favor. You know, they've always got a defense round ahead of them, so
So hopefully Friendly Fire can address the player dropping issues and we can continue this game without any more problems. It's a little bit annoying to have a player instantly drop within a matter of a second, but what can you do in some ways? Sometimes technical issues do occur, and when they do, you just kind of have to live with it and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, you got to play with the pieces you've got, and Friendly Fire are more than capable.
Say we might have a possible timeout if the fifth is struggling to reconnect. We can only hope and see what will be occurring next, but maybe a bit. It'll be a bit annoying to see quite an early timeout, but it has happened. I have had a timeout straight after round run before, so it does happen.
Yeah, ideally they want to get their players in so they have the best chance, a 5v5. And as you said, arguably these teams are ideally matched up. They do play at the same level, so it's playing for all the points that they can get at this point.
True, and as we are currently waiting for the fifth from Friendly Fire to get into the lobby, a huge thanks to our sponsors ProTrueVR and HyperX for sponsoring the league and helping us continue to do what we do here, offering prize pools and offering the league and offering all the casts which you either love them or hate them. We still offer for you guys to watch and enjoy. Of course, ProTrueVR make a long list of VR gun stocks and accessories to use, which increase your overall gaming experience and enjoyment, plus with additional beneficial aim. It's great. I know a lot of people in the top teams often use gun stocks as it's more reliable than trying to master the freehand.
Okay. No, I've used a gun stock for the longest time now, and it's become an invaluable piece, as much as a headset or a pair of headphones.
You just don't feel right once you've used a gun stock for long enough. You get so used to having that weight, having that like something which stops your hands from shaking, and it makes a huge difference. And I've used a gun stock in the past and I highly recommend it. And of course, huge thanks to HyperX, which make all types of PC and hardware for your personal needs, for your gaming experience, alongside VR and other side things like microphones, cameras, and other accessories which you could ever want. But as you heard, the countdown has gone off, and let's get into the second round, baby.
I can see just straight off the bat, I can see a M12 on Bernie. Just want to follow Bernie a bit closer this round, because again, this could mean a cap opportunity or some pressure being applied maybe to the west side of the objective.
Still quite a similar approach. I'm going to be seeing free push into the north. Chorin, Benny and Idiot Cookies going into the north, and checking over to the south we have Deadpool and LX, which are arguably making those pushes. Quite a similar defense, I might add, coming out from Friendly Fire here. We do have Northgod, which has also kind of pushed out, but has kind of stuck in a little bit next to this wall. Can still have a look towards the Chaos Cross, and if anybody goes on the top of the catwalk section to try to look down the dark stairs, he will be able to catch them out. Only one in the northeast, which is going to be Ollie Head, which is in the metal shack, kind of behind the boxes. This is going to be quite a powerful position, as they will need to cross him if they want to try to get control. I
do really hope Norse tucks his feet in. They may get clipped if he's not careful.
That is concerning. Oh no. Depends how dishonest. I think he's going to be fine though, as by the looks of things, no one's in the south, no one's going to see it really. Maybe once they do cross into the north, but that is a long time away, so I'd imagine he's learned his lesson by then. We can only hope.
Seen a very similar approach though from Slither, and I'd argue that this is the unmeta approach, seeing 3 go north and 2 go south, and no one take Coyote. Because Friendly Fire did have the quick spawn, so that would tailor towards a more Coyote push, but Still on the south spawn, we're still seeing 3 rep north, and then we've got 2 in the southeast.
If you want.
Of course, taking a look over to Britslinger, which I am getting a little bit worried about. He is moving quite a fair bit. Hasn't peeked outside into the northeast section, but I'll be worried as he keeps going into that corridor, and if there is someone pushing across the street next to the tank, he will be easily picked off.
Yeah, playing such a tight defense, just having that M203 come out.
What are they doing?
Locking.
Taking a look over to Idiot Cookies, they M203'd Metal Shack. I can only assume that this used to be a friendly fire position if they're being so cautious of this.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch quite a few angles from in that shack, especially if you're tall, like most of the friendly fire players are. You can actually aim out of the top of the windows, but if they've gotten that far, I'd only assume that there's no one in there.
Yeah, so I can... Oh yeah, so it does appear to be that they assumed one would be in there. I can only guess that Friendly Fire have played that position in the past, and Slither has done homework and is trying to predict one of the players, but no, unfortunately no one is in there. Norse God is still showing off his feet to the world. Good for him, but maybe you don't want to do it in this game, as showing off your feet to the enemies often means your certain death.
I mean, Slither are making good time. You know, they've still got 5 up and they've taken a lot of ground. It's Friendly Fire, very much an inward-looking defense at this point, allowing, well, idiots right on top of the objective.
Did Norse,
finding Norse's feet.
Did he get shot to his feet? Oh no! Yeah. I wasn't there to see it, but oh, that is... This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you never show your feet online. Doesn't end up good
exactly
for you.
Exactly what.
But despite this, Perzel is able to make it down to a 4v4, taking out X8. Deadpool's trying to make that cross into the northeast. Ugly system aggression. Down goes Sharon from Perzel. Down goes Sharon from Airborne. Down goes Ollie head by Deadpool. Idiot Cookies is going to be taken out. Oh, be taken out. Airborne. It's Glios down to a 1v3.
There's a lot of panicking going on by Friendly Fire now. Brick's in a good position to defend all of the objective, but all it takes is, well, it's a 3v1 at this point. Once he's ID'd, it becomes a lot harder for him.
I think my concern is now he has to watch behind him and in front of him. He hears the guy in the northeast. He knows that there's going to be one behind him, and if he makes too much audio, as you said, they're going to be ID'd. They are throwing smokes onto the objective. He's going to be trying to push out though, but it is unfortunately getting taken out from Deadpool, which is watching that cross.
I think that was a safer bet then. Friendly Fire didn't need to almost give up the round in preempt of a cap. You know, if he didn't push that, they were already an objective, and it only takes a couple of seconds to cap.
Well, depends. I have seen some. It depends. I've seen some caps which make you question your life choices. Capping.
I've seen some caps on our team.
Hey,
question.
You know what? Even though how much he abuses me, Leo, that cap on Bazaar, I will never let go of that cap. You was on the objective for 30 seconds, and you just
don't talk about it.
You kept checking the code. You look so befuzzled. You look back at the friendly who's staring at you, and he's just like, are you gonna put the code in or what?
It probably doesn't help me screaming down the mic. Cap, 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 cap. It's
The worst thing is, it's you over the radio. It's like 2, 5, 4, 3, 9, 7. It's just like, give me a second, man. I don't even know what number I'm on.
I learned my lesson, especially when everyone shouts at me that you're not helping.
It's out of love.
It's out of love.
That's
It's
a
out of
lie.
the team dynamic.
It's not out of love. It's just full of abuse. But Anyway, moving forward, enough of that little chit chat about the internal team affairs. Having a look here, we are going to be now on the northwestern courtyard, so quite a fun courtyard to defend. Slither on the defense round, so do have the easiest side. Do hear the bleep bleep, so let's get straight to it. I believe this is the quick spawn, right? Or am I mistaken? I believe this is the quick spawn.
I'd say this is arguably the better spawn. You can lock them in primarily to the north, and no one really pushes past Kiot unless they get brave. So FF got a good box in straight off the spawn. But again, talking of caps, this OBJ really tailors towards one. You can't really defend this objective well with one person. Maybe not even two. You've got to defend the outside, the inside.
Nah. So close. Some Britzlinger almost takes out Deadpool in the cross down to the south. But we do see there is going to be two south as well. If you're going to have a look to Northgard. You know, they are going to have that problem. At least they've got the call out, but there is going to be one in that sector. So they aren't going to be blindsided by it.
This is such a powerful position by Deadpool. Maybe if Northgard or Ali can pick him off, but you know he's set up now. He's in the lurk position, so it's going to be a hard job to dig him out.
The issue is now we do have 3 in the north, and of course 2 in the south. North and Ollie have to, in theory, make sure to confirm Deadpool because they're not going to have any chance. What was Shuren doing there? He's just having the time of his life.
Now, I wonder if they can see his feet under the car.
Oh, what a nice shot though from Benny onto Perzel using the tar. Great shot.
With a tar as well. That's a long shot, especially to be accurate on.
Say, I fear people which are, you know, tar warriors. You don't often see them, but whenever you see a guy who shreds with a tar, that is the true fear, because you know full well they have full utility, such as a C4 or Molotov, and they have body armor at the same time. You know they're gonna be indestructible.
Now, looking at Ollie and Norse now, they are trying to still dig out where Deadpool's actually placed.
Something excessive pre-firers. Deadpool is going to be taking out Ollie though, due to his overconfidence on the pre-fire into the mini. What's it called? The mini market.
Mini bazaar.
Mini bazaar, yeah. Mini markets, mini stalls. I don't know. There's many names for it, but. Down was Ollie, leaving Northgard alone in the south.
Yeah, should be.
Yes, Slither have got such a tight defense, you know. And again, it's with the attack of 3 north and 2 south again. It seems to become a recurring pattern. Don't know if that's by chance or...
Yeah, but I'm just laying by.
Maybe we're just missing out on any meta glue.
Possibly, but having a look here, we do see that Airborne and Brick are now trying to push up next to Kiot. Still just trying to see Bernie here as he is there at large with the tar. As you say, he is a tar warrior. What an angle though, I must admit. He is watching the north from quite a unusual spot. Takes out one player from so far away using a holo on the tar. We do say that Northgard has crossed into the west courtyard. Deadpool hasn't taken out. Oh, goes a nade. Oh, what a nade. So close.
FriendlyFire are playing with time now. You know, they've advanced up to Kiot, but this is where, you know, you waste most of your time clearing out common enemy positions.
Deadpool almost takes out Norse there, but Norse just managed to eat the dirt quickly. Deadpool's going to be a huge problem for Friendly Fire, as they now kind of have to clear him out or smoke him out. Oh no. Idiot Cookies is in a prime spot. Do see that Brickslinger and Airborne are on the top of the staircases above, so do need to throw a nade. Oh, out goes a flash. Flashed him. It's the Spike trying to pick it up. He's going to be blinded. Airborne doesn't go for that. Refrag. Shorin is going to be taken out though from Airborne. Can North Squad offer that support though? That's the question.
There's one more in the corner right next to me.
Oh. North is almost taking bullets. North is going to get swung. Oh. North. North. Oh, Airborne still gets him though. Down to a 1v3. Airborne versus the world. Ah, that is annoying. But unfortunately, it's going to get picked off from Deadpool, from that red truck, as before. If only if Norse had any idea to what he was saying.
I gotta admit, if one of my teammates was saying in the corner over there, I would have given a similar look to Norse.
That is what I call tactical call-outs. That's what we do in CS:GO, ladies and gentlemen.
He's over there. He's over there.
He is over there, and instead of saying where, you point at your monitor, not even mention it, and you assume that they can register that.
At least in this game, you've got a compass on your wrist, and you know you've got hands to give at least visual directions.
Sure, Leo in the chat is very upset with our talk about his capping speed.
I mean, you can't blame us.
Don't blame the messenger. We only tell the truth. But anyway, one more round left for Slither if they can kind of keep it clean to a 4-0. For anybody which isn't sure about what is the scheduling, it is best out of 4 for each map. So far, Slither has 3 points and Friendly Fire has 0. Of course, we haven't talked about it yet because we haven't seen it. A cap in Onward is worth 2 points, which is earned on the Masterlock side, which is the attacking side. A cap is a 7-digit long code on your tablet to which you put into the radar dish, which, essentially speaking, is the holy send of winning a game. Get a cap on your side and you're pretty much already won it, unless you monumentally mess up beyond regards. But, of course, you can additionally cap as the Volk side, which is called a back cap in the league terms. Essentially speaking, as a Volk defender, if you're put into a situation like a 1v5, and you don't want the chance of being capped on as a defender, you are able to cap the objective as a Volk using the 7-digit code like a Marsok, and that allows you to lose 1 point, but you know, it removes any chance of losing 2 if they were able to get on that objective.
Yeah, just looking at the scores, you know, it seems to be quite balanced across the Slither side. You know, we're seeing quite a balanced kill ratio. So I guess what does that tell us? They're equally performing, and seeing Slither get the south spawn, this could open up some serious opportunity to Friendly Fire, maybe getting a bit more aggressive towards Kayat.
We can only hope, but getting into round 4, as you said, it is going to be interesting. Slither in the south are going to be punishing Friendly Fire from the southern side. Will they be able to handle it though? There is 4 in south. That is going to be a very south-heavy attack. Brickslinger does make that cross from the street. Joan isn't looking for the street cross. He's about to swing about 4 people in a moment.
If he could just get one and then rotate off, you know, he's done his job. He just needs to play lurk at that point.
Oh, and Clash, leaving off with a trade. Down goes Shorin, but that is going to be a 1 death for Friendly Fire and 2 for Slither.
That was such an unfortunate quick peek.
The way
you
he
know.
jiggles that was a smart jiggle for him, because that just allowed him just to instantly. Oh, that nade would have had airborne then, if that didn't get hit by the tent. Can airborne get the pick onto Deadpool? Is that a second nade? Oh, yep. Oh, these nades, they're getting so close, and fearless.
It's an M203 on objective. Just, I guess maybe that was targeted more towards blue room.
We are going to be seeing airborne taken out. I just realised we only have one on the objective here. Only Purzel's on the objective, and he's likely to be taken out by Deadpool. We did just spot him. We have Norse God and Ollie Head. We've kind of like branched out hugely here.
This could give him an advantage though. If they decide to run across this road, you're really looking towards objective, making sure no one's aiming directly at you. So Norse in this lurk position might pay off.
So it is. It's ironically powerful because as everyone is centered around across the south, it just makes it easier, and we are going to be seeing 2 taken out from Slither down to a 1v3.
This might be the round FriendlyFire needed. Bernie looks like he still has no idea where Norse actually is. You're seeing your friendly die in front of you. All you can hope is smoke the cross and go.
Oh, Purzel's coming around. I think the best thing he could do, yeah, is generally smoke it as much as you can. Try to get across. The second you're in mini, it becomes a lot more easier at that point. It's going to be taking shots towards Ollie Head's position. As I say, it's not looking good. I would be worried because the smokes are going to run out very shortly. He's struggling to pick up his gun.
Oh, he's dropped his gun.
There we go. He picks it up, but the
Bernie.
smokes are gone. Oh, Bernie.
This has just made it 100 times harder. I mean, if you can pick Norse God, but then Ollie's just gonna re-swing for the refrag. Maybe he's got enough time. He's probably better off wrapping round, which he's doing now.
So he does have quite a lot to kind of cover here now.
Norse is gonna be hearing these footsteps. He's just called him out.
Just look at this angle though. It's like Norse is just in such a powerful position now. The second Bernie tries to cross that street, he's gonna be had.
I mean, Norse isn't safe either. You know, if Bernie can ID where Norse is, he's aiming right at Norse. Only if he takes a shot.
If he pre-fires this, that could be huge, but oh, that is you almost just want to shout like like a pantomime. He's behind you. Just shoot him. He's in front of you.
The joys of the caster deck with these lasers.
It's the laser beams. They're the best part. But if you wanted to exaggerate it, if you just quickly turn off everything, this is what they see. They see absolutely nothing. They just going off auto. They just heard a flashbang. Is checking it. Oh, Guardian reset pushes them back inside. He's pre-firing him. Oh, Norse almost gets peppered up.
Almost got me.
I mean, Bernie's wasting a lot of time here. You know, 30 seconds on the clock. He's gonna wear the beeps. He's gotta push. No, it's also giving that indication. Wasn't flashed.
And
And
Norse
Norse
gets
gives us a
that
dab.
final kill. That is going to be the first point for Friendly Fire. Very, very nice.
Quite comfortable.
Yeah,
Very comfortable.
That was quite a an interesting round. I think the South really threw up Slither. Looking at the previous rounds, they do seem to be more northern-sided, but you know, that is whatever happened has happened in the past, and now we're going to be making our way now into the next objective, which is going to be that center eastern tank OBJ. You either love it or you hate it. We're going to probably, I don't know, this objective is very difficult to attack. As, essentially speaking, if you want to get for the cap, you're in the complete open. There is no cover. You just have to rely on your smokes and your team coordination to kind of get you down to that objective.
Yeah, it's hard to attack, and also you've got the good spawn and then the bad spawn. You know, one you spawn in the northeast, and then one you spawn behind Kayat. So again, you've got the quick spawn, and then one that just allows Vault to take a lot more of the map for free. So FriendlyFire are preying on getting the quicker spawn, taking control of the map as much as possible. And you know, they did get some kills on the previous Marsoc round, so maybe we see this is FriendlyFire's redemption. And if they can win this, you know, they won their last Vault quite comfortably. Maybe we see that as their comeback.
You do hear the bleep bleep, but let's travel over to them, shall we? Checking over to Britslinger, which are going to be getting that north and spawn. They are going to be going for the northeast attack. Are they going to go 5-man through northeast? That could be quite interesting. All of them are going for it.
This could be huge. Yeah, this could be huge.
Something to which you've never heard. Now we are going to be seeing one smoke, a bit of an awful smoke. Down goes Britslinger, down goes Puzzle. This is going horribly. 2 down teammates due to awful smokes. Need to go for those revives now. It's going to be to get one. Going to get that second revive.
Oh! That nade was right on top of Nas. Wow.
Down goes Ollie Head. Idiot Cookies. Does he hear Britslinger? He does. Down goes a flash. He's going to get flashed in the face. Goes for the counter flash. Unfortunately, cannot get it off in time. Britslinger's now going to be kind of moving forward. It is a 3v3 though, so the numbers are still even.
The tables have definitely turned, and you know, Bernie again in a very lurky position, but you know, nobody would expect this. This is, I guess, the positions that they need to play to pick off sort of attack.
So my concern is now it really just comes down to they're now head and head. They are both facing each other.
Britslinger and Bernie touching toes here.
Oh, nice. Nice little cheeky double kill from Bernie, making it down to a 1v3. Up to North God. He has a lot. He doesn't check blue.
Nas is not going to check blue.
And that is going to be a Slither first map win in under an hour. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That isn't too bad. And that is going to be the first map win. I normally have this curse, which on the first map it lasts for an hour. And then the second map, oh, okay, well the second map is going to be an hour long. No, don't you dare say such a thing. Alright, and the second map, as he's already shouted out, is going to be Downfall Day, not Downfall Night. Thank you. But yes, that is going to be I don't know why that keeps happening where our logos disappear when we change, but oh well. But yes, we are going to be making our way into Downfall, my least favourite map. Ugh. Well, anyway. At least I have you here to kind of give out all the call-outs. I can just sit back, relax, and be shouted at later about it.
The most you're going to get out of me is why are there palm trees in an Afghanistan map? I'll leave that thought with you all.
I think the silence speaks enough as it is.
Now, Downfall is, again, it's a very polarizing map. Either you love it or you hate it. And some players are very tailored towards close range engagements, but Downfall doesn't really offer that. You know, it's far or even further engagement. So, but again, the meta is the Volks stay tucked in and wait for the Marsok to approach. We never really see long engagements on Downfall either. Saying that, they've got Deadpool on the field, so I'm expecting a 12x or even a bolt action to come out from him, and maybe see some nice long headies come off.
So it is going to be interesting. We do have the truck bungalow objective spawn, or for the Volk side I should say, and the objective is going to be there. So we do have the northern spawn, and of course the ravine side spawn. So quite a lot of area to which Slither can kind of spawn in, and of course we do need to regard that. With especially a map like Downfall, we are going to be seeing snipers. Deadpool, as you mentioned, is a excellent sniper, has loads of experience on it, so it wouldn't surprise me to see him quite a fair bit. Staring through a scope, just trying to find anybody from Friendly Fire, which is going to be over exposing themselves.
Yeah, especially with this objective, you know, this has been around since 1.7. Everyone's geared up for this objective. You know, it's one of the OGs. But arguably, you know, there's not many objectives on Downfall that are unique. Maybe we've got the Stables objective, which is quite unique, but we've got 3 in the northwest, and then is it 2? We've got 2 in the southwest, and then 1 over on the Stables. So these teams, I'm looking to see very similar defenses and very similar attacks. Nothing off meta, apart from, as you said, Downfall, Deadpool's sniper on Downfall.
There we do hear the countdown beep beep. So let's pull down the scoreboard thing and let's have a quick look over to Friendly Fire. Good advice coming out from Brickslinger, telling the team not to overpeak. As I did mention before, I had a moment second there when I was like, Ollie just shot and spawned, and I was like, wait a second, that's the wrong side. But we are going to be seeing the northern spawn coming out from Slither. So, as I said, already within 2 seconds, Deadpool's already positioned in that window, just looking, and he's watching.
On in the helicopter.
And he is in the helicopter. Indeed, he is. Oh!
Possibly just down. I think hit him in the back.
What a nice shot already. Holy.
And if that's going to go by anything, you know, keep your heads down, as Brickslinger said.
I can only imagine the anger and the amount of things being said in the tent right now from Brickslinger after that.
I mean,
that is...
we said...
that hurts.
It's his specialty, and the first bullet that gets fired after the round start is a headshot. Yeah. No, I do feel the pain.
I'm only concerned is that Deadpool and Bernie are kind of, as you call it, melanin up. They're all kind of stacked together here, so...
The good old beginners stop melanin. For people who don't know what that is, it's something that an age-old saying of you guys stacking up. Don't stack up on your teammates because it's only one M203 or one nade away from a round win at that point.
Having a look here towards Airborne, he is playing. He's playing the 10 position, which we saw with NFI there with Sogs. I've only started to see this get played a lot more recently, believe it or not. This was quite a old and powerful position which was played in previous seasons, but I didn't see it occur that often. But we do see Airborne, which is positioned and using a C4. Having a look over to wrong person. It's going to be X8, which are going to be in the ravine. See X8, Idiot Cookies, and of course Shuren, which are just slowly pushing forward, just trying to hold those angles and to try to find another pick.
Yeah, Slither have got all the map up to mid hotel really. You know, Idiot can cross quite freely, maybe watching out for Ollie's quick peeks on the roof, but apart from that, I don't really think they're going to be contested, and you know, Slither are going to play this quite slowly, I assume, and try and get one more pick. Just listen.
I'd say I'm just listening to the silence.
I know.
It's
I'm just listening to Ollie and Nas.
What are they
Have a
on
little.
about? It's why I hate Downfall. It's just so quiet.
Where did that smoke to the land?
It's dead quiet.
It's peaceful until you die from Deadpool's 16A4.
It's quiet until you hear the LMG firing from airborne.
Well, Echo 4.
Using the Ultimax, I haven't really seen that gun be utilized since it's been added to the game. I know it has a 100-round mag, but it's a heavy gun.
It's too unreliable, in my honest opinion.
For Downfall as well, and I know he's only got a hollow one, but the 100-round mag is definitely great, but the high recoil on such a long map. I mean, he is playing a close range angle, so.
So my concern is really I've used both before, and I'd still say the PKM as an LMG, it's arguably still the better LMG weapon of choice. Oh, Deadpool.
No clue where from.
Oh,
He's proven us wrong in the flesh.
well, maybe
He's doing some serious work.
maybe the Ultimax is the weapon of the weapon of the gods. We've just all been too blind to use it. Well, Airborne is doing them dirty then. 32 kills down onto the board for FriendlyFire. Slither are looking a little bit short here as they are coming down to that final minute.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult push now. You know, a lot of ground to cover. There's two people still in Central Hotel and Airborne's locked off the north for free now. You know, Airborne's getting a bit peaky.
Ooh, what a shot from Puzzle onto Idiot Cookies. Find this guy. Another kill from Airborne. It's the gun of gods, I swear. It is the gun of gods. You have 300 bullets. You have 3 mags. It is the gun of gods. But Shorin is going to be punishing Airborne down to a 1v3, 20 seconds remaining. There's going to be no time, my friend. Out goes the green smoke. Pre-fires with the pistol from Ollie Head. Going to be getting that revive. Norse is running out. Like something interesting. They're taking it now. And that is going to be over. What a funky way to end off the first round.
Yeah, FriendlyFire are looking strong, you know. Airborne did some serious work with that Ultimax. I mean, it's in the name, right? We should have realized Ultimax.
Yeah.
Who calls a gun Ultimax and it not be good?
We was blind with the realization that it was the Ultra Gun. Built by Max himself. But yeah, it's FriendlyFire are looking quite powerful here. I think Slither do need to be a little bit faster on the aggression. You know, you shouldn't be wasting 4 minutes, and you haven't really, in some ways, make that push yet. Because you forget, you know, Downfall is massive. You know, compared to a map like Cargo, you can basically cross the entire map in 30 seconds. But a map like Downfall, you realistically need 2 minutes if you want to have even a fair chance to get to the objective, cut out all the winners. Because Downfall, it's sometimes it's a measure of your aim, but it's also a measure of your wits and your knowledge. If you know where people are going to be positioned, and where they're going to be most likely playing from, you're going to have a lot more chance of beating someone than you do with someone who has just incredible aim.
Yeah, I agree. I feel downfall, especially with the new movement. Even myself, I've underestimated the amount of time it takes to move between buildings and move between stage points. One time it'd only take a couple of seconds. Now, you know, we're pushing into the digits of tens, so.
You do need a lot more time though in this version.
I'm holding a gun.
Alright guys, 4 seconds, let's go.
You can sleep on an energy drink.
Sharon is playing the drums on top of Deadpool's head. I respect it. Ollie Head is shaking his head. He's excited to be here. I have bad memories of pushing Marsrock Tower last time I played a Downfall. I got instantly pre-fired and taken out by dead shots. I can't explain to you the pure pain I felt when I walked 2 centimeters up that hill and I got instantly taken out.
And as we called it, we've got Deadpool with his 12x and a headshot.
I did not see that. But as I say, he is a deadly sniper. I believe which team was it? Which you got the 4K with the bolt action in Center Hotel. I don't remember which team it was, but it was one of those plays to which it's a one in a lifetime thing to see.
Yeah, but I don't
If
see
it was anyone, I'd put my money on Deadpool. But every first shot, Deadpool just with the heads of FriendlyFire.
Probably in Canyon.
Say the concern is now is that Perzel,
I don't see nothing.
he can peek up and he can punish Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go as far to say that FriendlyFire have done some serious work in the north. You know, Slither, arguably a very conservative defense, but there's no one watching the north. They can take Vault Tower for free and then look at objective. You know, even if I was to say take North Brothel, you know, Bernie's looking towards the south on the cross.
It's not looking the best as they can just completely just walk into, you know, Vault Tower, and then, you know, at that point you have 2 players right behind you close to the objective. Once Bernie's taken out an X8 and Sharon, it's just a cap is so easily able to be finished off.
Yeah, they've got two people on objective, one in each room, and Alex will be able to do some serious work from that room.
Oh, some pre-fires from Benny. My game just froze. That is absolutely superb. Oh, never mind, my game crashed.
Oh no!
No! Oh, never mind, it's back. I'm back.
All right. Some smoke's going out from the north onto objective. The presence will be known now. Bernie might swing. Catch Norse.
My entire game froze. I mean, I got a black screen. And I was like, oh no. Oh, Norse. Norse, you know you're better. You know you want to swing that, Norse.
No, I'm not. Shut up. You're delusional. You're hearing stuff.
We've got Brickslinger in Vault Tower.
Just voices.
Again,
Calm
for
down.
relatively free. It's such a powerful position.
Fucking suck on your own pistol.
No reaction from Slither, really. Maybe Brickslinger could pick up Churin if he just swings a little wider.
Just listen to Norse and Benny just have an argument. It is quite funny. Down goes Brickslinger from Idiot Cookies. It is going to be a 3 versus 5. FriendlyFire does need to make that push into the north. Sharon. Oh, Sharon. I keep calling him Sharon. I don't know why I keep calling him Sharon.
Sharon.
Sharon, the best Onward player.
Where are you going now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, I was waiting for him to run forwards, and I was like, wait, why are you? How far back are you trying to go?
Nice. Might see.
Oh.
Just misses Sharon.
Yeah, misses out on Sharon. But still, what is he doing? Oh, Deadpool here, using the 12x. Oh, dodging his weaving, but unfortunately he's getting taken out. Down goes Ollie hit from Benny. Down to a 4 versus 2. Where is Norse? What are you doing, Norse?
If you can get to North Brothel, he's in a really powerful position. Bernie's not actually watching that.
I respect it. I just extremely question it.
It could be the play that they need, though. If they can pick off Chorin, then they're on objective.
Oh.
This could be a cap. This.
Oh no! Oh, that had so much potential to be a game-changing moment.
Wow. No one was even looking at objective.
Now we have Perzel in a 1v4. The man, the myth, the legend. Can he take out Idiot Cookies, which is going to be up the stairs? Not the stairs.
He's gone up the wrong stairs.
He's not up those stairs. He's on the other stairs. 20 seconds.
Time again.
As I say, these teams, they're just melting through time. Bernie almost gets given a new haircut.
Yeah, it's too late. Fucking hell.
But at least they're chattative about it.
Well, 360.
Well, it's good to see that they're friendly about this match anyway. And it is going to be 1-1 for Slither and FriendlyFire.
I do respect the high spirit, but both teams ran out of time there. It's,
It's a little bit concerning though. I would be a little bit worried if, you know, if they run out of that time.
Yeah, it makes things difficult when you get out to 30 seconds and you're just executing. And I've just realized that there's now 2 objectives on my screen.
Ah, that's fun. Oh well, you enjoy those 2 objectives. Just try not to get caught out the wrong one. You're gonna be shouting about someone going for the cap and be like, "What do you mean? There's no one there." Great.
I just had to double check then. Say, open the big map to which one? My old eyes.
I still believe that you need to get a pair of glasses if you're mistaken the objective.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
Specsavers. Well, you go get your glasses, Gray. Maybe they might improve your accuracy and vision when it comes to this map. And soon you'll be able to see all the no fun intended players on Downfall Night.
That's impossible. So if FriendlyFire can hold their defenses, then they're realistically in for a win on this map. You know, if they just trade Vault grounds comfortably with Slither, then, you know, it's ultimately going to end up FriendlyFire. Slither do need to take a Marsok to be in with a chance of winning Downfall.
Deadpool's already in his sniper position. He sees. Oh yes!
Wow!
Yes!
Again?
Already!
He doesn't drop the trend.
Already.
I wonder if.
Already. I love that. I think I actually went to the scoreboard with that replay. Oh well. Never mind. With a shot like that, it doesn't matter. He's shooting through the palm tree. I can't even. He was like, hello, and just bang, bang, down goes Britsing. He must be absolutely fuming now. He's been sniped 3 times.
It's seriously impressive. Like, he can pick up a a shot, his first shot for 3 rounds.
It's such a cheat code, honestly. Getting an instant kill on the enemy team within the first 30 seconds.
This could be detrimental for Slither though. They've not really moved out of their spawn, and Brickslinger is giving callouts. So for people who don't know, when you're down, you can still stand up and give visual callouts to your team via your radio, and that has actually allowed Norse now to rotate into upper red, which is a very, very powerful position, especially for this objective.
The real concern now is just they're starting to make their pushes finally, but I don't want to see them run out of time again. They ran out of time before, and I'm scared it's going to happen again. Shorin is taking a few shots towards a common spot. Isn't going to be landing on any targets, but having a look over to our favourite Ollie head and Perzel. They're kind of happy inside of Center Hotel.
Yeah, Slither do need to start taking some ground. They've nearly wasted half of the map now looking for picks. So they've picked up Brickslinger and he's going to bleed out in a few seconds, but the ground that FriendlyFire have taken, it is going to be a key component of, well, them either losing or winning this map.
I'm surprised nobody is in the objective building, or nobody went for the revive onto Brickslinger. I mean, it can work. I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that Airborne maybe would have rotated to get him, but yeah, we do see Brickslinger. His life force fades out of existence, and he's gone.
Hopefully not in vain.
Oh, it probably
the guys
was
in
vain.
Center Hotel.
Oh, it probably was in vain. Oh, Ollie.
Oh, he's playing a dangerous
Ollie.
game.
Ollie.
Run it. Oh.
Ollie, you are asking to get the finest haircut currently.
Now with only 2 minutes 20 remaining, you know, they've got to start making some progress. The objective is even further from the south than the last one. Center Hotel is going to play a pivotal component in this round, though. You know, if they can kill Ollie or Perzel, then maybe the round becomes a lot easier. What a nade! Wow.
I didn't even see it. I'm just watching Ollie just... He's just tempting fate still. That's all he's done, but... Say, 2 minutes remaining left on the clock. I would be panicked if I was Slither now, because he's still got a long way to go. Ollie Heads is kind of pushing out. Is he going to get shot from Deadpool? Deadpool's not even looking. Where did I click on to? Nope. Say, it's... Ollie Head's going to get punished here.
Yeah, I mean...
Nice. To get into.
Norse, as we hoped and dreamed, will be in that power position, will be taking out Idiot Cookies. Down goes Ollie Head from Shorin. I did tell you he was going to get that haircut eventually. So he is going to get taken out.
With 1 minute left, you know, Deadpool's arguably too far now to push with 1 minute remaining. Norse has got a great oversight of the cross to the objective. And, you know, Perzel's still alive on Center Hotel. So with 50 seconds remaining now, they've really got to execute or they're going to run out of time.
This is what I mean. Slither, they've wasted their time. And FriendlyFire are going to win this. I full believe FriendlyFire are going to win this. They're just... What's going to happen is they're going to spend about 20 seconds, if not more, trying to take out Perzel. They are so far from the objective. There is not a chance. Down goes Perzel and Shorin. Down to a
17.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, they have no time. No time for the objective. Norse gets picked off, but 5 seconds remaining. Airborne just needs to tuck in and wait.
Nope, taking out Deadpool as well. But it's just... If they had 30 seconds more or a minute more, you just, that would have ended differently. But no, they are just wasting their time. This just isn't how you play Downfall.
Yeah, they're getting the picks, but it's executed way too late. As you said, an extra minute on top of that. It would have, and they could have executed earlier, in my opinion.
I think they
Sentinel Hotel.
They spent way too long in the south. They stayed in the ravines for a minute too late, in my opinion. In theory, it's good to, of course, sit there and watch angles, because it is important to make sure that your angles are clear. It's just when you are sat there for 2 minutes at a time and nobody's peeking you, and you know that nobody's peeking you, essentially speaking, that is just dead time. You're not going to get that back, and you're only going to make it harder for yourself once you get to that objective. But, you know, you only have 30 seconds at that point. And for the sake of friendly fire, you know, they are still in the south with 50 seconds remaining. They were all at lower and upper dumpster with 50 seconds remaining when the objective is absolutely nowhere near that. You know, you just can't get away with that, unfortunately.
No, I agree. And Friendly Fire, as you saw for the past two Vault rounds, they were waiting. They were, you know, come here and actually face us. They're not going to peek. And especially on this map, more important than most, taking ground is such a key component. You can hunker down in your spawn, but that allows Norse to then extend, and, well, Ollie and Perzo just to sit comfortably and wait for you guys to dig them out of Center Hotel. And, you know, it paid off again. They did die, but they died in airborne survival, you know, to allow the round timer to tick over.
But hopefully we see a different approach coming from Friendly Fire. Of course, if they're a little bit faster, they could have a chance of securing this Marsok round. If they get a Marsok round, that could be huge, and especially on this spawn, they have the quick spawn here. They are spawned on the north, the objective is down in the west. They can easily have a quick look and get a few shots off. I don't think they're going to get any early picks, possibly from North Golden to Deadpool as he tries to make his way to Center Hotel. None of them are looking for it though, unfortunately, so he's going to make it safely.
Just missing that shot.
Cookies.
Again,
You're gone.
A quite conservative defense from Slither. The 3 on objective and then two extended, but seems to be quite a pattern.
If you want to have a look over to Idiot Cookies, there is this spot where he is hiding, which is, it's a bit broken. Downpour have kind of forgotten to add colliders to these barrels, so you can kind of just run through them.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. It's a really random bug, but there's no colliders in these barrels.
Good old DPI. We love you.
Downpour, please hear my cries. Please add colliders. Down goes Airborne from Deadpool yet again. Down goes Ollie Head from Deadpool. It may as well be an airport because he's sending people straight to the grave. Brickslinger. Have it out. Down goes Shoren. Still need to check out for Idiot Cookies though. Say he's in a very dark corner. That room is pitch black, especially when you're pushing into it.
It's such a hard ID. Actually finding where, unless Idiot makes noise, you know.
He could have the entire team here. If they run for the objective, and he just sits and watches that window.
Minus low red.
Deadpool was going for it with 3 kills so far on this run round. I just want to throw out there, he is absolutely dominating Friendly Fire here.
Sat with 7 and 3 in 4 rounds. It's He's doing some serious work, all with 12x's as well. I mean, no one, again, is actually looking at objective. There's no eyes looking towards Brickslinger's slow. I guess even a crawl push at this point. He's got 3 minutes left. The only person he needs to worry about is Idiot.
If he's moving slowly, do you think if he dropped down and AJ Cookies wasn't watching, do you think he could crawl his way to the objective? Because,
Yeah,
I mean, he probably could. That's the thing. No one is actually looking at it. If he doesn't get shot from Deadpool, and he just stays low, tablet in his hand, he could take that. But Deadpool taking out another victim, leaving Brickslinger down to a 1v4.
Oh, Brickslinger, he's below you.
He's behind you. Are we gonna see an ace? And a trade. 2-2 to Slither. I was really hoping to see a 5k from Deadpool there. That would have been the most.
Yeah.
That would have been epic.
Definitely a clip. Definitely.
Popping heads left, right, and center.
Yeah. It's going quite well for FriendlyFire also, though. They're trading their Vault Crowns. You know, it's really all they need to do to win the map. You know, Slither hasn't been able to take a Marsok yet. Maybe this is around where they change it.
Say it's
Okay.
I got the feeling we're gonna be here for 7 rounds. I just want to say,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, you may want to grab a snack, get some popcorn, because we're gonna be in for a long one. It's gonna be 7 rounds of downfall. They have been trading rounds, so unless Slither manages to get a cap on the next objective, which is going to be the lower dumpster OBJ, you know, we're gonna be here for a long time.
This objective is slightly favoured towards Marsok. You know, we've got the quick spawn on the North Brothel, and then the other spawn is the North Hotel side spawn, and then we've got the one near the convoy in the southeast. So
I kind of beg.
there's a
for
lot
the
of
quick
variety.
spawn. Please, Downpour, hear my cries of woe. Give Vi the quick spawn to make my happiness grow. And checking over. Yes, it is! It's the quick spawn! Yes! Downpour, they heard my cries. They heard my screams. They've heard me. I love you, Downpour. Take back anything I said about the colliders and the barrels. Okay, I don't love you, Downpour. You just crashed my game.
I love this game, how they have to run past one of the old objectives to get to one of the new objectives.
Anyway, back to Onward. My game appears to keep on freezing for some reason, but yes, as you can see, it is going to be Quicksman. Quicksman has been called out due to the pre-fires. Buzzle Airborne making their way into the Center Hotel. Brickslinger kind of sat up in upper dumpster. I mean, I'm going to be seeing, is that Ollie Head trying to make his way into White Building? That could be an interesting position, but he is in the ruins currently. That's enough of me rambling off call-outs with like a machine gun. You can tell just do it what I've been learning.
Ollie had listening to some Hamilton, some motivational music.
Nice pick there from Perzel. Is he gonna get taken out though from X8 or L8? I'm a little bit worried. Oh, he gets tagged but isn't injured. Do see Deadpool cookies looking through the windows. In the windows. In the rock.
Do we have Deadpool with his 12x is the question.
I hope
Yes,
they see
we do.
Norse. No!
Side of the
No!
middle bungalow.
You
Middle hotel, I
fool!
mean.
You fool!
Oh, nice.
One downstairs.
Norse, you are gonna receive the Union 100 slaps after that.
Bungalow.
Down goes Brickslinger from Deadpool and Shoren. Double kill for one guy only. They're going to be down to a 4v3. If Norse, there is so many insults to which I cannot tell you right now about that.
Yeah. I mean, Ollie. Look where Ollie is.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a risky, yet could be very beneficial flank.
I hope that Ollie Head would have been singing. Down goes LX from Norse God. Say, just have a look at Ollie. You know, the Mars Soccer over there. He is over here. The objective is over there. He is in the middle of no man's land right now.
He really needs to start looking inwards. I guess he could be playing it based off Slither's timing, though. You know, they didn't push into the last minute for the past 2 rounds, so Ollie could have ID'd that and played, you know, to that advantage.
My concern is now it's a 2v3. However you look at it. Oh, please nade. Oh, I got so excited for that nade. But no, however you look at it, it's still going to be a 2v3. Oh,
Ollie missing the shots.
Ollie, you melon. Puzzle, swing it. Puzzle, swing it. Swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it. Yes! No, no, God, not again! Not again! Not again!
Oh, wow.
You melon! You absolute melon!
He's gonna be castrated against FriendlyFire. Just don't give us a gun next round. Give him a knife.
Norse, I hate you, and Ollie Head's gonna be absolutely obliterated.
Wow.
Norse, if you fail now, I don't think I think he's getting kicked from FriendlyFire or something like that. I don't think there is any other way to describe how angry I can imagine his entire team is right now. 2 TKs in 1 round. You know, I can understand 2 TKs in 1 map, but in 1 round.
On the positive, Deadpool doesn't have a good echo count.
On the negative, Norse is speaking. No, you stay tucked inside. You know what you've done.
Oh, he's gonna eat. Oh, some technical difficulties on Norse's end.
What's going on with Norse? Have a quick look. What is he doing? He's just don't. No, don't.
No.
Bad.
Oh.
Bad. Stop it, Norse. You're scaring me. No,
don't peek anymore, Norse.
No, stop. Yes.
Whoa!
He gets it with the dab. He gets it with
I feel
the
your
dab.
pain, Norse. He's gonna hate himself even more when he gets into the tent and he sees 2 red skulls. That was more stressful for us than it was for Norse, knowing that he killed 2 of his own teammates. At least his spot on FriendlyFire is safe now. He clutched around. He clutched the
Oh, that
Oh, Jesus.
I can't even begin to explain the emotional stress to which I just had to consume. 1 TK onto a guy standing still, and then a TK onto a guy which just made a huge play, and then you almost give it up just like that because you swing someone like a lunatic.
I mean, it shows that you can hit equally as good shots with, I don't even know what sight I'm gonna call.
It's the
red dot.
It's not the red dot. It's the Volk red dot, which is like it's not the OEG. It's the the line one.
Yeah, but I mean, he did work with it. You know, two of those were his own teammates, but he clutched up at the end. So
in theory, Norse should have 3 kills, but you know, we don't talk about that. I mean, he has 5 kills. Cough, cough. 5 kills. 5 kills. It doesn't matter how you got them. It's the matter of the fact that you actually killed someone.
We're disregarding the name of his team here. You know, he plays for FriendlyFire. what more did we expect from a FriendlyFire player?
That is true. We are having some technical issues here from Slither. Going to be seeing if there will be a timeout, as there is going to be a 2-player drop. So we might go into a short intermission break. I'm going to quickly just see what is occurring. But oh my, I think I'm going to personally ask either Pred or Norse to send me a VOD of just that one segment of the tent. And I just want to listen to the bliss of the shouting and the screaming and the cheering.
Yeah, it's a full range of emotions.
Of
Probably went
course.
through Friendly Fire's tent then.
Well,
The 5 stages of grief.
well, I've just been told that it is going to be a short 10-minute time out due to some technical issues with Slither. People apparently their headsets are dead because they're a bit smelly.
Oh no.
But we'll be back very shortly yet again with more Onward action. Come back in 10 minutes time and we will hopefully see you all then. We will be back very shortly.
Oh my god. What?
Hey, chat. Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
yeah. Well, welcome. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I actually turned off the wrong input. We're back to some Onward gameplay after that epic team kill from Norse. It is going to be the quick one yet again. We have been blessed. I'm going to be seeing Norse going first because he can't hurt the teammates behind him if he's in front.
Again, very conservative defense from Slither. Wondering if Deadpool's gonna whip out that 12x again. They actually haven't ID'd the spawn, I don't think, from FriendlyFire yet.
They are unaware, but FriendlyFire, they are going very slowly here.
I can't tell, sorry, mate.
Oh, down goes Syphilis from Deadpool. Yet again, Deadpool is just... He sees you in his scopes, he goes bang bang, and the dirt is gone.
Fine, thank you.
This trademark first shot sniper kill by Deadpool still carries. 5 rounds in, well, yeah, 6 rounds into the map now.
I don't know what that means, but that's one thing, I guess.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to verbally
What a nade!
Oh, you can't. That's not nice.
Oh, that
Unfortunately
is,
gonna get rezzed.
that is quite funny though. Nice little nade there. We've seen Ollie head move up the stairs. It's going to be taking out idiot cookies though, despite this. Deadpool, of course, is going to be trying to get himself ready down the staircase to kind of swing. Down goes North Squad from Benny.
One left side, North Brothel, can't hit him.
Oh, Rick Singer might be having him here if he picks out a little bit too much. Now got some free fires. Ollie head is just kind of baiting. Why does Ollie head do this thing? He just goes around shooting his pistol. Even Deadpool is just like... Even he's just like, you are a strange man. Oh. They're shotgun boogie. Boogie boogie. Oh. Oh. Nice!
With the 12x.
Oh, can you get another one? Oh, yes he can! He's running away! That hit him, that hit him, that hit him! Yes, that hit him! And he gets it! Attaboy, Deadpool! Attaboy! Deadpool is a menace right now. Is he gonna get... He has 12 kills right now, I want to establish. You could not have a higher team carrier here. You have a member on your team who is utterly destroying. It's now up to Purzel. Purzel is looking up these staircases. He's thinking, what has happened here? And Deadpool cleans it off. 13 kills. 13 kills, ladies and gentlemen, coming from Deadpool. 3-3 map decider. Ding, ding, ding.
That's some serious skill. We need to also respect that that's all with a 12x. I'd respect it if it was with a hollow and an AK-5C. But with a 12x and a single shotgun, some serious skill shown by Deadpool there. But FriendlyFire have taken their vault ground quite comfortably the majority of the time. And if they take this one, you know, it's arguably a more difficult defense for the Stables objective, but they've held quite comfortably on the long range approaches, and you know, Slither haven't played their time exactly to the clock, so we'll see if FriendlyFire can hold this. Now, this is for the series. FriendlyFire can win this, and they're still in the game. To winning map 3 and then taking it.
Yeah, well, we can only hope for FriendlyFire's sake, and I'm begging for a smaller map for the third map. I get the feeling after 2 hours of Onward already, that teams are going to be kind of dreaming for a nice map. What other small maps do we have? We do have a shipyard, an Arctic, we have tanker. So there's still a few smaller maps which are still on the cards, but of course, it's going to be... who is it going to be? It's going to be FriendlyFire's pick next. I may need to send a crisp fiver over and be like, can you play a small map, please? I don't want to have to sit here for another hour. If they pick Quarantine, you will hear me cry. I remember that when I was first starting out as a caster, when I was casting with Jamie. I know, I also was abused. There was one cast where I had to sit down and I had to watch Quarantine, Downfall, and Snow Peak. I think at that point in my life, that's when the depression truly hit. That is when the alcoholism began. It was just that one round.
If we see a Snow Peak get picked.
Anyway, as we can hear from the countdown, we're making our way into the 7th and final round. I know you're hungry, Bray. I can hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can hear you. I can hear you munching. I know you're hungry. There's time for food after the cast. Okay, Ollie Head's just having a bit of a moment. Not even tapped into the game. Watermelon.
Slither didn't get the quick spawn. This allows FriendlyFire to take up more advantageous pushed out positions. We see, who is that over there? Is that Brickslinger doing a long run all the way to upper red?
That was Puzzle. Surprisingly not from Deadpool. Do have, of course, Brickslinger, as you did say, it has now made that massive push into the north. Airborne Siphius. Oh, not coming out from Norse God, but you are challenging the wrong guy for this, Norse. If you peek... Oh, you dirty boy. Getting that nice shot. Can he take out Airborne as well?
This is not what you want, is it? A minute into the round and being a 5v3.
Oh, down
5v4.
5v4, yeah, down goes... Downpool? What? That goes a smoke.
It's seemingly more winnable now. A 3v4. Brickslinger's in a powerful position. Mainly up to Airborne and Brickslinger though. Ollie's kind of last minute defense.
Oh, nice pick
Wow.
there from Syphilis. He's spreading like wildfire. Yes.
Is this Ultimax, man? Is this Ultimax? We're missing out something.
We are, indeed we are. Can Airborne take out another victim? We'll have to see.
Bernie's getting close. They just need to tuck now. You know, they've gotten the kills. They know that the Marsoc push is severely depleted. They just need to tuck and wait.
So the real concern is now Bernie, which is of course creeping through the ravines, but a little bit of a standstill from Cookies and LX because, you know, they've lost their control of the south, which is quite crucial for this objective.
I don't know where upper red guy went. He might have run downhill.
Yeah, they've still got a lot of time to play with, but again, you can see Slither not really moved from where they were 5 minutes into the round.
Building just in case.
Sorry, at 5 minutes of the round, so maybe Airborne gets caught out by Bernie here. Just skimming his head.
Oh, that is close. Surprised he didn't M23 smoked it, to be honest.
And next to the tank.
Yeah, they've got plenty of util for the attack. It's just clearing out. I don't think they know where Brickslinger is.
Airborne?
That's gonna be
Airborne!
No.
No! Yes!
Oh,
Oh, you.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on. Bernie is eating the ground.
One inside twin. Up.
That is close. Airborne. You almost took out another one. Is that a nade? Oh. That was close.
Top floor door.
That was... Airborne's a real issue. You know, he's wasting a lot of time for the Marsoc as well. You know, a minute's past, 2 minutes now. Still yet to stage up.
He's watching me. I cannot move.
He's watching me.
I'm just listening to this dialogue of Bernie.
He's watching me. I'm stuck.
Him. He's on the door looking at me. I cannot move.
It's so great being in the caster's seat, having this bird's eye view.
Come on, guys.
Just hear him
1 minute 40 now.
He's getting progressively angrier and angrier.
He's on the door. Top floor looking at me. Near the tank.
I feel like Slither are gonna run out of time again. Lou.
I'm more invested in listening to Bernie.
Yeah.
But he is going to be taken out though. Slithers is going to be taken out. But that is the 1 minute remaining.
Wow.
They're not as far away as other objectives, but they do need to make that push now. Oddhead, of course, is going to be the main kind of problem as he is on that OBJ, alongside Brickslinger, which has rotated back, and we'll be watching that cross. Swinging over to him. It's
He can cover the whole objective from where he's posted, as long as they don't.
I got the feeling they're going to
That
go wide here, which is going to
that smoke
absolutely
is real trouble.
that is going to absolutely screw them. It's up to Brickslinger now. Brickslinger takes out Idiot Cookies. Is that a smoke on top of the ejector? That goes a second smoke.
This could be a cap.
Come on, Bernie.
Bernie isn't pushing for it.
Bernie, mate, go for it. He's crawling.
All he needs to swing this.
Come on, Bernie.
Is this a cap?
Bernie, come on. 5 seconds. 5, 4,
He's capping.
3,
He's capping.
2, and he gets
And
it.
he hits it.
And he gets it! With 2 seconds left to spare, Slither capping,
Wow.
securing the second map 5-2 and securing the match to win.
Wow. I mean, what could FriendlyFire done differently there?
Ollie.
Maybe Ollie could have
Ollie
checked inside the
did
smoke.
nothing except just sit back and not hold anything. Brickslinger, he tried his best. He couldn't really see because of the smoke. And, he stopped Idiot Cookies. He was pinning down LX. There's nothing else you could have done there. But, unfortunately, as all things go, I hate these teams. I hate these teams. There's nothing else to say, but I hate these teams. But the third map is going to be Quarantine. I'm going to take a vacation. The cast is now up to 24 grey. I will disappear. Enjoy.
Well,
That's it. I'm done. Goodbye. It's up to you now.
Quarantine is such a nice map. You know, we've got rubble over here, burning buildings over there, bit of wind turbines, for the electricity that your PC's using. There's a bit of everything in this map.
You lose electricity to power your PC? I've been using water and goldfish to power mine.
That's what I use for my Wi-Fi. I got rid of the hamster wheel and I upgraded.
I see.
Carrier pigeon, that was the first.
The carrier pigeon.
Yeah. 1 packet per pigeon. God, my internet was slow. Upgrade to that fiber, guys. Come on.
Carrier pigeon for Onward. You just send them like your coordinates when you're playing.
This is why you gotta play with some packet loss, because some of them get lost on the transit.
I absolutely hate you. I want to establish I absolutely hate you. Packet loss. I am not disappointed. Actually, I'm disappointed. I take that back. I'm immeasurably disappointed in you.
The thing, we've got 13 objectives on quarantine.
Like, I'm just.
Lucky us.
I'm thinking about the hour-long session of quarantine I have left to watch.
Vault trading again.
This is like, you know, when people say teenagers' attention spans are worse than goldfish nowadays. I feel like they kind of got it on the margin now after having to watch Quarantine and Downfall played in one match.
Well, it's all that TikTok, the rotting young kids' brains. Play a proper man's game like Onward, where you have to wait for 4 minutes before anything happens.
Depends who you're playing against, though. That's the real question. We are going to be seeing Ollie Head make that cross. Churin is not watching the eastern side of the map. He's letting people cross from the eastern front. Shame! Shame!
This is a very dangerous position by Ollie. He's got a 12x on his back, and two of the Vault guys are directly facing him. You know,
this is kind of a unusual position here coming from Churin, though. If you have a look at it, it's, you know, he's just kind of stuck, just kind of tucked in, but, you know, his entire left side is completely visible. Norse God is creeping up towards him next to the broken wall. Of course, we do have, of course, Airborne Syphilis, which is kind of now creeping his way from underneath. Is he going to get a pick on the Norse God? Are they trying to go for an early round cap? Because it does seem that way. Norse God. Oh, Norse God does not. Unfortunately, Molly is not going to be landing.
oh,
But that nade will.
that's a nade.
I can agree with you, Lars. I also felt a little bit of fear for you. No, I just hear him hoot as I'm flying away. Norse, where's your Guinness, mate? I need some. How did you not take out Airborne there? Oh, you're doing. Oh, he's behind you.
Chorion's Guardian is very
Chorion he's ready to get abused any second now by Norse. Down goes Benny.
he must know where Chorion is.
Oh,
No,
with a trade.
With a trade.
That is going to be that's going to be a 4v2 here. Blixinger going for the cap, ladies and gentlemen. Tablet in hand. They have no one near the objective.
He's on it. He's
He's
capping.
capping. Where are they? They're trying to come back. But the
It's a
cap
cap.
from Friendly Fire. Save the Lord and the Lord comes to you. I don't have to sit here for 7 rounds.
That was a strong start by Friendly Fire. You know, shows how, you know, even though they lost, the mitigation tactic of, you know, keeping your MMR as close to its original value. You know, these guys are still in for the points, and that cap's really gonna help them, especially on the Vault ground now. If they can take that, probably looking at like a 3 or 4 round.
I can only hope. I can only hope that they put out another miracle and they proceed to go 4-0. As much as I love Onward, I don't like 3 hours of Onward love. I don't have that type of love, unfortunately.
I mean, what would the scoreline be then? Friendly Fire went
Friendly Fire.
1-4.
So it's 1-4, 3-5, and so far 2-0.
So then it'd be an 8-8, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So sits quite well against Friendly Fire, even though they lost the series. You know, yes, maps do take into account MMR calculations, but points, having an 8-8, you wouldn't be expected to lose a lot of MMR from that.
I can only imagine which matchup FriendlyFire will be getting next week, because arguably they're not a bad team. They're still showing, but they are, they are able to take out some of these teams which offer quite technical advantages.
Maybe we see an Imperial matchup against FriendlyFire. That would be a one to cast.
What are these two lovebirds doing?
Yeah.
Going all the way around back because I don't want to get fucked.
They were touching tips. Fortunately, only fingers.
You got me excited.
Shut up, Gray. It's meant to be a child-friendly stream. We are going to be seeing a mainly hospital defense strategy here, having Persil only head on the stairs, checking over to Slither. They are going very west side heavy here.
So we do hear an SKS.
Taking a look over to Bernie's position here. Possibly could have an angle onto Persil as he is on that staircase. You see it. If he swings that corner and just notices him. Oh, please, mama. M23 smoke. Smoking out his position. That is a nice M23 smoke. I think it was the second one. The entire top side of the hospital is completely smoked off. How can we see him? Brickslinger, as said, just kind of just watching. Arguably seeing Bernie, Antro, and Cross. Bernie, oh, so close. So close. Almost gets taken out. Also, where is LX? Down goes Bernie from Ollie.
FriendlyFire looking a lot stronger on quarantine. Going for the res on Bernie.
Bernie, lay down, lay down, lay down. I'm down. Alright, follow me, follow my voice.
Follow my voice. Follow my voice. Follow my voice. Come into the light, Bernie. Follow my voice. Oh, Deadpool. One shot, one kill.
-1 fast south building.
That is what we like to see from Deadpool. He's going to be making his way up now. Deadpool makes his way inside. Will be taking out Ollie. Does need to worry about Persil here. Does hear him. Nope, he's going for it. Down goes Deadpool from Persil. Persil's going to still keep pre-firing it. 3v4. They can still win this.
If Slither take the hospital, they still gotta cross that road. And looking where Airborne's posted up, we can cover the whole OBJ from there. And they've wasted a lot of their util earlier in the round, so getting a cap out of.
Airborne, no, and Blixinger, no!
Wow, that's a major pick.
That is the biggest screw up we've seen. It's now going to be up to Persil. 1v4, clutch a kick.
You can see Persil, he's gone into don't get capped on mode. Just eyes on the objective like a hawk. Allowing them actually to take hospital, If you can get at least one of them in hospital, then it does open up options.
I think he's going to play the waiting game. He knows that they're pushing from the west, so if he can kind of sit here, wait for him to push through this choke, maybe get 1 or 2, and he only has to kind of really worry about center burning.
Yeah,
he still has
hope and pray. Persil's gonna peek Bernie, maybe catch his feet.
Oh, Bernie.
Oh, and onward timing.
Down goes Idiot Cookies. Can he get Bernie as well? Don't swing at you fool.
Oh!
But,
Didn't check the stairs, unfortunately.
and that is going to be the first point for Slither on Quarantine. You can tell my enthusiasm to be playing Quarantine right now.
I believe in you, Pred. Get another cap. You can do it.
If Fred caps, I will sell my left kidney.
Pred, I'm saying this on a 6-minute delay, but if you cap, I will kick.
I'll buy you I will buy you a 6-pack, my man.
I will buy you a 6-pack, and that's not the one that you're trying to get from the gym. It'll be a 6-pack of Stella.
I would love to see a Friendly Fire second cap. That would be huge though. If Friendly Fire can just win off caps on this map, that would be amazing.
Everyone in the chat just abusing me because of my carrier pigeons. Okay. That was only whilst I was on FF. So please don't judge.
Hey, listen. Your carrier pigeons are awful, okay? I'm sorry, but someone has to tell you. Someone has to break the news that your carrier pigeons, they're outdated.
I retired them, don't worry.
I'm glad to hear it.
Come on, Mr. Brick, I see you looking at that code. 7 digits away.
I see you, Mr. Brick. It's so ominous. I see you, Mr. Brick. Choices, Mr. Brick.
This is a very stacked attack from FriendlyFire.
The North, I mean, the North is good, but just this many North, you would want to at least have 1 or 2.
Yeah, when we talk about taking ground, you know, you want to box. Arguably, the North is a harder attack. They've got people posted up in.
Brick is still making the moves though. Oh, Brick! Oh, Brick!
Oh,
Brick!
And he survives that.
Oh, and he GTFs out of there. He has made his mind up. He's like, nope, I am not dealing with this right now, not today.
This is where you forget about where he is and take another approach.
You're just like, you know what? I like this, but this is better. That was what I can only imagine with Brickslinger. And as we can see, that Ollie heads, as per usual, being taken out. And it's going to be an interesting battle here between Idiot Cookies and Brickslinger as they push through them all.
Can't believe we've just missed it. We could just be saying, Ollie Head has lost his head, and...
Oh, he has lost his head.
The Volk is so dark. Like, Idiot's position right now, it's... How could you ID someone? Such a comment.
Oh, it's... Oh, yes, syphilis! Syphilis, my man.
The new lighting as well has made the basement so much darker. Never realised it was this dark in the new update.
Taking a look back over to the Volk side, we do see that Deadpool is going to be in the apartments. Benny and LX are now positioned up on the objective, still trying to spot the guy in 3-story. The pig on the 3-story would be huge right now. No, keep your eyes on 3-story. Keep your eyes on 3-story.
If they kill Chorian...
Oh, he's flashed.
That's a big flash.
Is that a nade?
Is that a nade?
No, that's a... Oh, it misses. We both feel like it's at a nade. Oh, they haven't checked
Chorian.
Free's story. Oh, he's checked him. He's checked it. He's checked it. Oh, but now down goes Airborne. Big Stinger. Oh, and my game just froze again.
Norse and Perzel attacking Motel. There's no one actually watching the cross. Perzel could cross for free here, enter north side of the objective. Brixinger smoking the south side of objective. Churian's watching that like a hawk right now. There's no real attention to the north. Deadpool's left to fend for himself. Norse with his Norwegian trash talk as always.
Norwegian trash talk is the only trash talk I want to be hearing. Down goes LX. Can he get Chorian as well? Chorian crosses right in front of him.
Yeah, this ass towards me and everything.
How I feel when I play this game. Oh, Perzel, Perzel, please, Perzel, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Shoots him through the wall.
Oh, that
Oh,
has to hurt. That's dirty.
Could we be in for a cap now?
Possibly.
Brixinger, all he needs to do is kill Bernie.
Brixinger, if you get this cap, mate, my right kidney, it's yours. Don't even worry about it. I will give you my kidney with a smile. He's going to be trying to push through the basement. Norse is still just trying to be a nuisance for Deadpool here. So is Perzel. Bernie is going to be worried. Only thing stopping the cap right now.
Keep an eye on Brick here.
No.
Misses.
But Brick, you
Brixinger
didn't
got his
check.
tablet out.
You don't check. You don't check. Ah. You knew there was going to be one on the OBJ. You don't check. You melon. You ruined my...
2v2 now.
We are going to
A
be...
big pick.
Echo one.
Norse says Echo 1 at Boyle 7 times there. Bernie is looking a little bit scared here. Oh, nice shot from Norse. Gets that pick and makes it 3-1 to Friendly Fire. We're going to see a Friendly Fire win? I sure hope so.
It does look quite convincing. Friendly Fire playing exceptionally well. Even after losing the series, you know, they're playing arguably better. Maybe they have worked their way into their full potential over the past 2 matches, but they're coming up quite confidently on both attack and defense, I'd say.
It's now going to be the defensive round, so... I know, it's weird. On Downfall, Friendly Fire are more powerful. But on the defense round, but on Quarantine, it seems to be that attack is their more preferred approach. You know, they work together quite well. Especially Airborne and Red there, the guy in the basement. Of course, you know, Airborne went down into the basement and was just waiting to wait for that guy to kind of swing off the Preds, which has a go at him. So, you know, I'll give him that. They are playing wise and they're playing smart. So, we can well and truly see a Friendly Fire third map win. So, we can only hope. And also,
Yeah, and there's no... Go on.
I was gonna say, then it means I can finally get off big maps.
Yeah. There's no real outstanding player either. They all seem to be equally sharing the weight. It seems Pred with his cap, and then everyone else seems to carry the same amount of kills.
Are going to be seeing Slither making their way off. I'm going to be getting that northern west spawn. I'm going to be seeing Eric Kukushorin and Benny kind of push down into the south. Going to be seeing LX and Deadpool taking control of that northern side. Having a quick look over to Norse and Syphilis.
Tidlig runde her nå. Bare se og finne en vinkel du kan se greit ut nå også.
Du switcher når du begynner å skyte.
Ja, med en gang den ene skyter,
We'll never understand what they are talking about, but we can only assume they're communicating goodness. Now we're going to be seeing Deadpool creep his way up. Down
Ollie.
goes Ollie.
He's down. He's down.
Thank you.
It's a very aggressive push-up. Could have paid off massively.
Could have, but he foiled it. He tin-foiled his play. We still have Norse and Airborne just kind of having a lovely chat. Deadpool is creeping his way up into container stack.
There's no real defense for the south push here, is there?
It
Maybe.
it just kind of looks like if Deadpool can kill Airborne,
I don't actually know.
you just sneak right onto the objective.
Yeah. Perzo's checking it now and again, but if the M203 hits objective, Perzo's gonna start to panic.
Also, Preds. Oh, nice pick there from Perzo onto Benny. Can he get shown as well?
I got one. I got four.
I was going to say we could be seeing a moment of greatness here from Pred because Pred is at this point in time behind the enemy team. If he comes out of basement and sneaks to hospital and tries to go for that south side aggressive flank, he has Cookies and Shuren just completely exposed.
Yeah, all Pred needs to watch if he sits on the south side of the tank courtyard, the cross on the south road, and that's their primary entry to objective.
My fire alarm is going off. I might need to get off.
Shuren's poor fire alarm is going off right now. Oh, that is painful. He just says my house is probably burning down.
Yeah.
Where'd you get another shot? Was it objective or the hotel or center?
I mean, this is a glorified beacon.
Oh yeah,
for
like
the enemy team.
remember that conversation we had about the soundboards? Like you could not
Yeah.
get any closer to having one about having one. Just have a massive. You have your fire alarm beeping at you whilst you're playing, but it's going to be taken out though.
Sharon can go fix his burning house now. I
What?
hope it's not burning. Brickslinger on the flank, as you
Yeah.
called.
I was going to say,
This could be big.
we talk about burning building, but he is currently playing the ultimate burning building. I think Pred's just going to sit tight next to this electrical box and just kind of wait. You know, he has the cross. He's in a powerful position to kind of instantly pounce onto anybody who wants to get to that OBJ. So he sees the smoke. He knows Cookies is close. He's going to see him push. No. You see Cookies. Down goes Cookies. Down goes Deadpool. Very, very nice. That's going to leave us down to a 4v1.
A great play by Pred. Do they know where the last guy is?
Yeah, they're looking
It
at
looks
him.
like everyone's trained on Legend.
Oh, yes!
What?
Whoa!
Hey, nade!
What a nade! Ladies and gentlemen, what a nade! Holy, an absolute
Wow.
stunning nade landing on top. Securing the final point for Friendly Fire, securing the third map for themselves. What a way to end off tonight's cast.
Yeah, no, that was a beautiful ending to an excellent game from both teams.
That was
Even though Slither took both maps and ultimately won the series, it was quite close, only losing by 1 point